In a bright little town nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling sea, there lived three boys, Max, Leo, and Kai. They were all very different, but one thing brought them together: their love for adventure. Max was known for his infectious laughter and his lightning-fast soccer skills. Leo, with his thoughtful eyes and quiet nature, found joy in drawing and painting the world around him. And Kai, always tinkering with something, had an endless curiosity about how things worked. One warm summer afternoon, while playing outside, Max spotted Leo sitting alone on a nearby wall, fiddling with a piece of paper and a pencil. Max, always eager to include everyone in his games, walked over to see what Leo was up to. "Hey, Leo," he asked, noticing the furrowed brows as he watched Leo try and draw a kite. "What are you up to? Do you want to play soccer?" Leo shook his head, still focused on his drawing. "I'm trying to draw a kite," he replied, frustration evident in his voice, "but it just doesn't look right." Max looked at the drawing and smiled. "Well, why don't we make one together? We can draw around it and then add some details." Leo's face lit up. "That's a great idea, Max. Thank you." Soon, Kai joined them with some tape and sticks he found on the ground. Together, the three friends built a bright red kite adorned with colorful streamers. When it was finished, they ran to the park with their new creation. As they let out the string, the kite soared high above them, dancing in the wind. The boys laughed and cheered, their joy echoing through the park. Finally, as the sun began its slow descent, they packed up their things, their hearts full of happiness and their minds filled with plans for their next adventure. The following week, the friends were playing in the muddy park after a recent rainfall. Suddenly, Kai slipped and his shoe flew off his foot, landing deep in a patch of sticky wet mud. He tried to reach for it, but the more he struggled, the deeper the shoe sank. Discouraged, he sat down on the wet grass, his shoulders slumping. Max and Leo stopped their game and rushed to his side. "Don't worry, Kai," said Max, offering a hand to help him up, but the mud stuck fast to Kai's shoe. It was no use. Sighing, Kai shook his head. "It's no use, my shoe is ruined. I'm too embarrassed to even go home like this." Seeing their friend so upset, Max and Leo didn't laugh or make fun of him. Instead, Max gave him a piggyback ride as he walked him towards the nearby lake. "Hop on," he said, grinning, "I'll give you a ride home." Kai, feeling the warmth of Max's friendship, climbed onto his back. Meanwhile, Leo, noticing a bottle hanging from Max's backpack, unscrewed the cap and poured water into the muddy shoe. "Here you go," he said to Kai, handing him the now clean shoe. As they walked, everyone laughed, realizing that although muddy shoes and scraped knees were part of their adventures, true friendship made everything better. On Saturday, Max had an important soccer match. He was a bit nervous, so he went to the park early to practice. Leo and Kai came to watch him play. As Max kicked the ball over and over, Leo noticed that his friend's kicks weren't as strong as usual. Concerned, he asked, "Are you alright, Max? You seem a bit off." Max sighed, "I'm a bit nervous. My team is counting on me to score a goal today. What if I let them down?" Leo and Kai exchanged a glance. They knew just what to do. Leo took out his paints and started creating a colorful banner with the words "Go, Max, go!" written in bold letters, while Kai checked Max's equipment, making sure everything was in good condition. "There we go," said Leo, handing the banner to Max. "Take this with you, show it to your team before the match. It'll give you strength." Max's eyes widened. "Thank you, Leo, you're the best." He took the banner, his nervousness slowly fading away. As the whistle blew, signaling the start of the game, Max felt a surge of confidence. He held the banner high, the colors seeming to dance before his eyes. With renewed determination, he ran onto the field, joining his teammates. The sight of the cheering crowd and the support of his friends gave Max the courage he needed. He played his best, his heart pounding with excitement. And in the final moments of the game, he managed to score the winning goal. The crowd cheered loudly, celebrating their team's victory. As Max basked in the glow of the moment, he knew he couldn't have done it without the support of his true friends. After the soccer game, Leo confessed to his friends that he was scared to show his drawings in class. "I've been working on this painting for weeks," he said, his voice barely a whisper, "and I want to show it to the class, but I'm afraid they won't like it." "What if they laugh at me?" Max and Kai were surprised. They had no idea Leo had been struggling with this. "I'm sorry I didn't notice," said Max, placing a hand on Leo's shoulder. "Why would anyone laugh at your art? It's amazing." Kai nodded in agreement. "Yeah, your paintings are awesome, Leo. Remember the mural we did for the community center? Everyone loved it." Max and Kai listened quietly as Leo spoke, letting their friend express his feelings. Then, when Leo was finished, they offered him words of encouragement and support, assuring him that he could do it. Taking a deep breath, Leo squared his shoulders. "Thank you, Max. Thank you, Kai. I feel better already." As the bell rang, signaling the end of the day, Leo gathered his courage and went to the front of the class. He stood tall, holding his painting, and with a shaky voice, he began to explain his work. As he spoke, his classmates leaned in, captivated by his passion and enthusiasm. When he finished, the room erupted in applause. Leo smiled, his heart soaring with joy. He had taken a risk, but with the support of his friends, he had overcome his fear and shared his gift with the world. From that day on, Max, Leo, and Kai cherished their friendship even more. They knew that no matter what challenges they faced, they could rely on each other for support. Whether it was a scary soccer game, a frustrating art project, or simply a bad day, they were there for each other. They understood that true friendship meant being there for each other, sharing their joys and supporting each other through thick and thin. Through their adventures, they learned that friendship wasn't just about having fun, it was about sharing, caring, and growing together. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the town, Max, Leo, and Kai walked home together. The sky blazed with hues of orange and purple, a perfect ending to another day of adventure. Hand in hand, they strolled along, their laughter echoing in the twilight. "I'm so glad I have friends like you," said Max, turning to his companions. "Me too," echoed Leo and Kai in unison. "Friends make us stronger." And remember, a true friend is someone who stays by your side, offering a helping hand and a listening ear. So be a true friend.